Coming up, did the Utah Jazz keep breaking expectations? We represent New York for the first time. And are you watching? Because Portland is blazing. All of this and more now on AJM in the AM. Hello and welcome to AJM in the AM. I'm Anthony Mero with episode 34. If you got called into an after-work meeting, maybe the kid couldn't sleep and you had to stay up all night watching Paw Patrol, or you had bad tacos and were on the toilet all day and you couldn't see some of the games, this show is for you. We had a busy week of games. We're going to start with the team that was undefeated, my team, the Portland Trail Blazers, as they hosted the Denver Nuggets on Monday. We're just going to pick this game up in the third quarter. The game was tight until here, where Anthony Simons goes absolutely nuclear. Hits a layup, pulls up off the screen, pull-up jumper in the mid-range. That's 2 of 3 levels. Can we get the third? Yes, we can. Anthony Simons goes off. He put 22 points up in 8 minutes in the third quarter, including six straight three-pointers with increasing difficulty. He did one off the pull-up. He did one off the step back. He does another one off of a curl where they're really starting to hound him now. Aaron Gordon all in his grill. It did not matter. This potentially could have been a 4-point play. It did not matter. Anthony Simons goes ballistic, has 29 points on the night, gives Portland the momentum that they hold in the fourth quarter for a 135-110 win. Simons becoming a flamethrower helped Portland take a dub on Monday, but things went back to earth in a hurry on Wednesday. Miami came to town and put a damper on Portland's hot start. Portland did put up a fight early, a lot of ball movement, active in the passing lanes on the defensive side of things. Miami took control before half, but then Lillard limped off the court with a calf strain. That injury really stalled Portland's offense, and Miami took advantage, giving the Blazers their first L of the season. Lillard with that calf strain is expected to be reevaluated in about 1 to 2 weeks, so he's going to get some rest, and he was out for Friday's game against the Rockets. But without him, the Blazers stepped up against them. Anthony Simons brought some heat in the first half, and Jusuf Nurkic dominated the back 24, crashing the glass and making basically every single shot. The role players shined really bright, especially rookie Shaedon Sharpe, as the Blazers overcome Houston without Dame for a 2-1 week. The New York Knicks had a light first week, but they went to battle with the frisky Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero continues his streak of 20-plus point games as a rookie, but it wasn't enough, as Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and Jalen Brunson put up 25, 20, and 21 points respectively. The Knicks offense looks pretty good to start the year, and they're bringing some good momentum with them. They went to war with the Hornets on Wednesday, and they won a high-scoring overtime battle. Jalen Brunson was hyper-efficient as usual, but his dishing led to a lot of Knicks swishing. Brunson's playmaking is making the game easier for his stars, something Julius Randle can appreciate.
So it just makes the game so much easier for me. If I, just keep moving, set good screens, run the floor. He's always looking to make the right play, so he finds me and he gets me going, gets me easy baskets.
Despite the revamped roster and energized offense, the Knickerbockers ran into the buzzsaw that is the Milwaukee Bucks. The Knicks put up a better fight than I thought they would have, though, but the Bucks still are one of the elite teams. Plus, Randle had his first horrible shooting game of the season. Well, the whole roster couldn't really score well over that Bucks defense, but it was still a valiant effort. Who the hell saw the Utah Jazz being this good? They have 10 players on the court every game for at least 16 minutes, and this started their season at 3-0. Danny Ainge accidentally created a super team while trying to tank for Vic, but the Houston Rockets muffled the Jazz on Monday, giving them hope again for a bad season. Houston trios of young up-and-comers in Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr., and Kevin Porter Jr. made fantasy owners very happy. Then in the rubber match on Wednesday, the Jazz ripped away the tanking hopes yet again in a payback win over Houston. They locked up on the perimeter. The Jazz are balling behind a career start for Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is doing well in his new starter role, but the bench was good in this one, with Malik Beasley and THT being pretty solid. You already know that I love Jared Vanderbilt and how he plays with relentless, controlled energy, and all of it is translating to success, whether they want it or not. But there's still hope for the tank, as the Jazz got it handed to them by the Nuggets on Friday. Clarkson, Beasley, and THT finally slowed down a bit. The defense was still able to contain Jokic, but MPJ and Bones Highland did most of that heavy lifting. The Jazz need to get off track soon before Danny Ainge starts trading more players. For my guy Random Man from Definitely Amazing, we have the Brooklyn Nets. They played the Bucks and they just could not stop Giannis. The Greek Freak put up 43 points and 14 boards. KD and Kyrie got their own buckets, but they can't stop anybody. Ben Simmons is still working his way back into shape, but his defense does not look anything like we saw in Philly. After the L to Milwaukee, they took on the Doncic-led Mavs, where they couldn't stop Luka either. He had 41 points, 14 assists, and 11 boards. But this time, KD and Kyrie forced overtime by putting up 39 and 37 respectively. And that's where Luka put Brooklyn to sleep. There's some glaring concerns here defensively. Obviously, they're not whole yet. They have weapons to unlock in that Brooklyn arsenal, with Seth Curry, Joe Harris, and TJ Warren yet to suit up. But that doesn't make their defense any better. The talent is here to put up a historically great offense. But they'll have a historically bad defense if things don't get better on that side. It's time for the top 5 plays of the week. At 5, we have LeBron James giving us the vintage slam. Father Time told his hairline about aging, but not those hops. Number 4, Luka Doncic slips, but makes magic happen off his booty. It was all a part of the plan. Where on the court is this man not dangerous? At 3, Jordan Poole sets Caleb Martin on the spin cycle and hit him with the float-o finish. Jordan put Martin in the whirlpool. Number 2, Ja returns with a jaw-dropping slam off the oop. Offhand, full extension flush. This kid is amazing. With stuff like this, he'll be here every single week. And at 1, Jalen Noel commits war crimes on Jakob Poeltl. A double pump dunk in the dunk contest gets you about a 40. In game, on a 7-footer, give him 100. Look at the focus he has. His eyes did not remove from the prize, and that's why Jalen Noel leads our weekly top 5. Another week of games is in the books, and boy was it awesome. If you're still here watching, that means you love the game as much as I do, and I want you to show your love. Rep your squad in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about your team. Have they met expectations, exceeded, or have fallen completely flat? I'm looking at you, Laker fans. And if you want to see your team represented in the next episode, let me know in the comments too. Thank you as always for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I'll see you on Monday.